Hi everyone, and welcome to a very different kind of spotlight video today. Today I'll be checking out Necrotic Dominion by David Cruz, and this will be a sort of mini Let's Play modded spotlight sort of deal. By that what I mean is, you know, I'll do like maybe a couple of episodes on this, like a very sped up Let's Play series, but still mainly paying attention to the mod and see what the mod is all about. So, this is a brand new mod. I know next to nothing about this, aside from the fact that it seems to have a custom map and some custom mechanics, like maybe as an overhaul, I'm not exactly sure. But point being, it's new, it's different. I don't know what I'm doing. so sit back and enjoy me just figuring things out. So I will just quickly say that normally I like spawning in the harder areas, and I did initially try spawning down in the south. And on my first spawn, I died before the loading screen even finished. It was the fastest death I'd ever seen in, you know, all of my ARKs in Survival Evolved and in Ascended. I'd never died so quickly before. And then after that, I spawned again, I saw a Bronto egg, I heard something horrifying, kept on running all the way up the beach into the redwoods, couldn't find a single rock. So bear that in mind if you're gonna spawn like down in the south. Couldn't find a single rock, so in the end, I just succumbed to Argentavis. Hello. That's a rather opposing structure. So, yeah, like I said, don't really know a lot about the map, aside from that is a custom map and a potentially an overhaul, I think, but that, I think, is the main attraction, and since it's right there, it'd be rude not to go poke it. Oh, there's a Rex down there. Ew, it's an ugly vanilla Rex. Ew. Yeah, right, so that is the main attraction. So from what I understand, this map, or mod experience in general, has spells. I think it's got undead dinos. It gives the player the ability to learn and create spells, or I'm not actually sure to what extent. And it has a dungeon, and I'm going to assume that massive structure is probably the dungeon. And the whole point of the dungeon is that it's procedural. So I would assume whenever I go load in, it will just generate a new environment within. Yeah, like I said, I've got no idea. Oh, big blue crystals. Whoa. And I'm out of stamina. Yeah. Well, the last time I saw crystals this blue was when I was playing on Crystal Isles back in Survival Evolved. My god, that is scary. Can I? Nah, I need a pick, don't I? Makes sense. Gigantoraptor. Right, so, I think otherwise, aside from like the whole ow. Okay, I guess I'm not checking out the big scary thing just yet. Aside from the whole attraction of, you know, the big dungeon thing and the spells, I think it's otherwise a fairly standard survival map. So, like I said, sped up playthrough, sped up sort of Let's Play-ish kind of thing. I will be skipping a couple of things because we all know how the early game works. Still, you know, good to fun things. But I think the goal for today is just to get inside that. I want to see that. I want to see what that's all about. God, it is really, really tall. I also need a rock. This one I experienced down south as well. Rocks appear to be very hard to come by. It's interesting I found crystals before I found rocks. You know what would help me out though is I can tame a moss chops. Cooked prime meat. Guess I'm not taming a moss chops. I guess what I could do is just make myself a bit of cloth in the process. You never know, might get a bit nippy in a bit. Oh cool, there's two Rexes. But the Rexes are trying to fight the Brontos. If the Brontos could win, I could potentially get something out of that. It's not really likely though, it's two Rexes. I'm gonna hang around and just forage, and maybe I can scatter. Fleeing Pteranodon's never a good sign. There's raptors nearby. Yeah, anyway, just see if I can scavenge anything. Oh yeah, there's a raptor. Okay, so one of the Rexes did die. That Bronto's so low though, so that's gonna heal up the Rex, but maybe I can snipe something? Okay, so I won't lie, I did die because while the Brontos did kill one Rex, the remaining Rex was harvesting the corpse of the other Rex and then the Bronto, then it killed the last Bronto, and then it killed me. And I still haven't found a single rock. Actually, is that a rock? Right there? Can I finally make a pick or a hatchet? Please be a rock. Oh my god, finally found rocks. Okay. So far, this is something I've noticed, is that rocks are obnoxiously hard to find, and I'm not liking it. Finally, found some rocks. Let's play the game. Okay, I've got one singular spear. Let's see if I can take down the grand and terrifying Dillo with really cute colours. Really? You had to do me like that? Okay, well, a hatchet's good enough. A hatchet's more than good enough. Okay, who needs spears anyway? You know what? We're going to do it again. You see, Dillo, screw you. Yeah, who needs a spear? Okay, there's my level. I can now make myself bowlers, which requires just 15 fiber. Do I have enough for that immediately? I do, because there is a pteranodon right next to me. It's a little bit premature, but why not try grab it? The sooner I can fly, the better. After all, this is a, you know, nice little speedy playthrough to see how things go. Level 20. And... come on. There we go. And down. Excellent. I've already got the meat for it. So let me just remind myself, when is your Pteranodon saddle? Level 38. I'm currently level 9. So might be a bit of a while. I've got to find Keratin and Chitin anyway, but hey, at least it'll just be... oh, wow, only 3 meat left. At least it'll just be like, you know, like one less thing to worry about. That I can progress quickly-ish. I just gotta go get more meat. On the plus side, I can use the Pteranodon's unconscious body to preserve some of my food. So, you know, that's a plus. In fact, perfect timing. Here's a bunch of dodos, and maybe, just maybe, I can get myself some prime meat. Let's go ahead and double check. Oh, perfect. Look at it, 8! Wow. Insane. Although, the big downside, of course, is no stacking mods. So, yeah, that prime's probably not going to last very long, is it? Let's see. Yeah. Oh, actually, that was perfect. That one bit of prime just gave it a 75% affinity. Alright, I think we'll be fine. Moss chops! My favourite early game tame! And you require... what do you require? You require cooked prime... I can do that! Oh, okay. Okay, grab one bit of prime, still got plenty of spore time left on it. And there's my first bit of cooked prime. Let's feed it to this moss chops and... oh, wow, that was amazing. What level are you? 44. Well, yeah, you know what? That makes for a very early easy game. Wait, did I just say early easy game? What is wrong with me? Oh, but there's dolphins here. Well, that's nice. I suppose. I've got prime left over. Oh, actually, hold on. You're level 95. You know what? I'm gonna take you. Oh, God. Ah! Sabotage! Oh, I actually got it down for a second and I thought it was gonna fly away. Okay, let's go ahead then and just quickly check you then. You are female. I've got 2 females. That's fine. Grab all of the meat, give to you, and I mean, this is a better Pteranodon, right? Can't complain, can't complain. Alright, this is vibing so far. And while I'm at it, just grab one bit of prime, jump in here. You are level 15. Alright. That's the land, the sky, and the water all sorted. Although, not gonna lie, that dolphin's probably gonna get killed by the first shark that spawns. But hey, at least I have one. Otherwise, I guess the plan really then is just to run around, get levels, you know, that old lovely early game grind. Alrighty, so after just a fair little bit of grinding, and it's now currently 6 AM in the second day, I have managed to hit level 20, about to hit level 25. So I've already got my smithy and my forge on the go. I've got my metal pick. I'm getting a bit more metal so that level 25 I can get my crossbow. I did also find a trilobite, which by harvesting my moss chops I got a ton of chitin, a bit of a shocking amount actually. So that's what's going to help facilitate me getting my Pteranodon saddles. Now the bottleneck is of course getting the right level for it because it is, again, level 38, but what I have seen while just checking through my engrams is I missed something. And the thing I missed, here we go, at level 15 I unlocked the spell bench and the sorcerer's baton. The spell bench is a mystical altar harnessing the power of mana crystals. Used to craft magical weapons and spells, it radiates an arcane energy not of this world. Requires 20 mana crystals, so that would be the blue gems we saw earlier. And the sorcerer's baton, which has mana crystal in the brackets, interesting. A basic magical weapon for novice spellcasters, reliable for casting spells with moderate power. And I noticed these two because as I was looking for things to learn, I noticed this. Juggernaut, a level 20 alongside, you know, the whole metal tier. Juggernaut grants a 15% boost to stamina and melee damage for 90 minutes. And I'm gonna guess that's the first spell. In fact, it's actually classed as an ammo. That's interesting. So that is definitely something I'll have to look into very soon. I can't see any other things immediately. I do see whatever these things are. And I could just be going crazy. Like, it could just be desert cloth, in fact. It is just desert cloth. Okay, well, I was hoping it was like some new cool magical armor sets. I mean, there could be one, who knows. But, oh, that is... I don't know what that is. That looks like it might be a spell? Who knows? Well, either way, that definitely has just given me a fresh burst of enthusiasm, because so far this has been very, very standard, you know, ARK gameplay, which is why I kind of cut forward quite a bit. Yeah, it's just been very standard early game, just getting resources, getting our stuff together. And now that I got resources for a Trandon saddle, it really does just come down to more experience grinding. Unless I find like a Parasaur or a Raptor, because I do really want to go wandering. That was a Quetzal right there. Interesting. That's very low down. Well, anyway, yeah, like I said, I would like to just try and wander around a bit. So far, it's been very safe here. I guess that's why this is the considered one of the easy spawns, and it is really, really easy. The one time I died was due to the cold. But otherwise, that is pretty much my update so far, is just grinding away. I think I'll get my metal crossbow, and I'll get a shield, and that way either I will, if I can find any energy crystals, I'll make the spells. If I can't, then I'll keep on grinding until I get like a mobile creature, whether it's my Pteranodon or a Parasaur or a Raptor, and I'll make my way to the tower because I really, really want to see what that is all about. Actually, since I made it this far just trying to get, you know, some bog standard metal, is there like anything of note here? Probably not the safest. Oh, it's a Parasaur. Probably not the safest me coming here on foot without a tame. All I really have is my little moss chops. What level are you? You are level 135. Okay, you know what? I like that. Let's go ahead then. I've just hit level 25. Let's get that crossbow, get some trank arrows, and that could be my mobile tame to go look for either mana crystals or the dungeon. Well, that was a pretty sick shot if I do say so myself. And I return to the 135 Parasaurs. Go ahead then and burly you up and knock you out. And that should be a very appropriate travelling companion. Okie dokie, so I am back at home. My Parasaur finished taming. I've made a cart, which is something I really don't use enough. And I've made this cart so that if I can jump on, hold on. Oh god, I suck at this. There we go. So that I can then place a bed and a storage crate. So I just quickly double checked. I think there's like a 25% weight reduction compared to just having stuff in the Parasaur's inventory. Either way, it just saves like a little, it means I can carry a little bit more. But the bet is that if I can just make my way straight into the dungeon and I die, then at least I can spawn on the Parasaur and take it back home. That just seems like the smartest and, you know, most effective solution. Otherwise... Oh, and I've also named everything after my Patreons. So, we got Frostbite, the cool dude who's been carrying me so far. We have Princess and Dragon Queen, both of whom will carry me quite literally very soon. And Blood Reaper, who's going to be my big, awesome helping steed. And let us begin our journey. So, I'm just going to book it straight towards the big dungeon. Although, remembering that just earlier, before I spawned this location, there were Rexes right there, so I don't think, you know, as cool as Blood is, I don't think he can survive against Rexes, not, you know, this early on. So I have to be a little bit careful, but along the way there, I might find some more of those crystals, and if I find the crystals, great. We'll gather some of those and come back home, check that out instead, and just see where the adventure takes us. Point being is we're finally on an adventure. I think I've been... scared me. I think I've been recording for about 2 hours so far, which honestly has been a very nice chill 3 hours. But yeah, like I said, very standard ARK gameplay thus far, which isn't a bad thing. But, you know, I'm eager. I'm eager to see the new shiny things. Oh, there's Terrorbirds. Okay, that's new. Oh, is that a Serato as well? Yeah. Okay. Little unexpected additions. There's a Bronto attacking something way up there, so probably like a Rex or a Carno or something. Okay, so, oh, and a Microraptor, great. So already seeing some light dangers just a little ways off the beach. Kind of surprised nothing attacked me sooner, if I'm going to be honest. Oh, well that's not what I want to see. There's a whole bunch of raptors and another Serato. Oh god, they're so cool, but I really don't want to go near that. Oh, but I do believe I see a mana crystal. In fact, I think it's the same mana crystal I found earlier. Imagine that. While seeing a whole bunch more raptors, I really am regretting not bringing with me the stuff to tame a raptor with, but, I mean, at the same time, don't really care too much because now I'm about to experience what mana crystals actually are and what they do. Hopefully a metal pick is enough. Hold on. Yeah, boy. Oh, okay, cool. I'm regular crystals. So that means I can get myself a spyglass. So, mana crystal. This rare crystalline fragment hums with magical energy. Used to craft spells and magical weapons, can also be used to cast a simple spell. Can be used to cast a simple spell. Can I just like do something myself? No? Okay, well, that's interesting. I guess we'll just grab a couple of more then. See. I don't know like how rare these are going to be. So on the one hand, I don't want to hover around for too long, but on the other hand, I do want to grab everything I can in case I can't find anything more for a while. So I'll just play it nice and safe. I've almost got enough for the first 3 items or engrams I currently have access to. Oh, there's another one right there. Yeah, so this should be fine. This should be fine. Okay, there's certainly a lot of these smaller ones here right along the way to that big one over there. So once you find some mana crystals, it seems like you find a big cluster of them. Whoa, okay, that I did not like. Oh, I got a raptor spawn down there as well. Did not like the way my camera just went crazy for a second then. And I'm definitely getting encumbered, so let's go ahead then. Even if my parasaur can carry all of it, I may as well just chuck it into the storage box if I can. Yeah, this is one thing I have been noticing a fair bit with this map so far. Or maybe I've just not played ARK in a while, so maybe it's happening elsewhere too, but I'm experiencing here is mounting and dismounting, and especially standing on my boat, does cause my character just to glitch a little bit. Again, not sure if that's been a recent issue of ARK in general, because again, I've not really played a whole lot. Oh, they're glowing! Oh wait, why are they glowing? Okay, they're just regular raptors. Can I kill them? No, let's go ahead and fear them. But I do have bolas, so I can still... Yeah, there's something up with these guys. Okay, I don't know where the other one's gone. Let's just kill you first. Yeah, it's a regular raptor, but something's up with it. Oh god. Okay, that other raptor will probably be coming back quite soon. You're dead. Let's just quickly investigate. I got a regular pelvis. Is there really nothing up with this guy? No custom resources? Okay, well that's horrifying. Maybe they'll... Oh, the other one's right there. Do I have my tranks on me? Oh god. See, like I mentioned just a second ago, that occasional bit of lag. I do have tranks on me. Please change change ammo. There we go. Thankfully raptors don't exactly require much, do they, for knocking out. Yeah, there is something very up with you. Maybe I can't knock it out? I guess we'll just keep going and either it dies or something happens, I don't know. Okay, yeah, it died, so maybe it can't be knocked out then. Something is up with these guys. That's interesting. Oh, that was definitely a variant. Some kind of variant. Ah! No! Oh, okay. I was absolutely in the process of cheat flying then. I will not lie, so I will not die to a stupid glitch. That ruined the entire playthrough. Something is definitely up with mounting and dismounting and just general platforms and rafts. I don't like it. I really don't like it. Okie dokie, we're back home. I've got a massive crap ton of mana crystals. Let's go ahead then and chuck them all into the very sketchy raft. Yeah, I think I wanted to build on a raft that way, but I just have a feeling, right, that the ocean is very thought out in this map. Just because it's not focused on the ocean, is it? It's focused on the dungeon and zombies or skeletons and such. But seeing how things are behaving with, you know, insecure structures and mounts, I kind of want to build a proper base soon. But more importantly, Spellbench, Sorcerer's Baton, and what level am I? I've got 2 levels left, level 30. Okay, so let's just chuck more into weight because I will then get level 20, Juggernaut, and I think at 30, Arcane Rain. Launch a swarm of missiles that targets nearby threats, dealing arcane damage. I like how that implies some sort of smart targeting. Okay, interesting. So, what we're going to need then is Let's just grab like a bit of everything, shall we? Oh, I need a lot more hide. I've really been struggling with the hides. Thatch. Okay, we have that. And that will require us to then make, you know, the rest of the stuff. Okay, that's a really cool structure. Pet peeve of mine, I noticed a lot in ARK Survival Evolved that a lot of mods that played with like magical things or just added in like tributes and terminals and such, they often looked very crap in my opinion. I like the idea of custom structures. I hate how a lot of people don't bother with them. This I like. This I think feels very fitting. I know, very fussy, right? So, Sorcerer's Baton requires some wood. Let's go ahead then and grab a little bit of wood. Chuck that in. And sweet, that was very fast as well. And I assume I need a bit of mana crystal to go with it because it's a type of ammo. And let's also just get some stimberries and crystal, fantastic. It's a good thing I just got a whole bunch of that. And we'll just try casting all of it. So there you go, got the Juggernaut thingy, got the Arcane Rain. Grab both of these. Okay, so let's see how the heck these things work then. So first of all then, I have my baton. How does that work? Left click? Does nothing. Oh! Oh, it lagged. Let's just put everything to passive. Left click. Oh, 45 damage! What's the fire rate? It's decent. I feel like it's faster, about the same as a bow. It does headshots. Oh, but that costs a lot though. Huh. Okay, okay. So can't really afford to spam it that much, but it did get a headshot and it was actually quite effective. What's about to right click? Zoom. Okay, C, Q, R. Ooh. Q? Oh yeah, of course. R. A. Okay, here we go. So, Juggernaut. It changed. Right, they're all types of ammo. So now if I cast this. Wait, hold on. I have to hold it. This may as well appreciate. No, never mind. Oh, and it finished. I'm still holding left click. And I let go. And it didn't appear to do anything. It did consume it. It didn't do anything. I don't have the buff. Okay. Oh wait, no, I got it back. Oh, hold on. Did it just not finish? Let me just double check real quick. If I go ahead then and look at it again, it doesn't say if it like requires a target. Okay. Can I give it to a creature? Hold on, blood. Can I succumb you to the power of a Juggernaut? It's got a very long cast time and then it does nothing. And then I let go. And it still doesn't appear to do anything. And I'm gonna imagine is gonna reload it, re-reload it. Oh wait, no, wait, hold on, that's not what I want to do. Can I like not change the ammo? No, it just replaced it entirely. Oh, but I do have that one again, so it did reload it. Okay. Arcane Rain. Let's try that instead. Hey, Dodo. Ugh. Okay. Well, it used it immediately. I think it only did the 1 damage though. Probably because it was single target. Okay, if it just hit the Dodo the 1 time, which it kind of felt like it did, then that's a little lame. But if it's supposed to hit everything nearby, so maybe the damage is spread. That's interesting. Odd. I imagine in the dungeon, I think that Arcane Rain one in the dungeon would be really good. I will say though, let me see the cost on these again actually, hold on. Let's go to our little spell bench. The cost on these, wow, they're actually quite expensive considering they get consumed. The Juggernaut one I'll look up, right? So don't worry, we'll figure that one out. The regular wand damage is pretty decent though. Again, it's like a primitive, it's like a crossbow, I feel like. But yeah, the Juggernaut one's very strange. Can I just eat it? No, I can't eat it. Huh, how odd. Interesting, but odd. Okie dokie, so I am running out of time for now. As much as I really want to go check out the dungeon, I think I'd be better off just preparing a little bit more and then spending the entire next episode in there. So also like get some more mana crystals, get some more spells. I think that Arcane Rain's got big potential in there. I want to figure out the Juggernaut as well before I go in there. I think that just makes the most sense. So bit of a chill first introduction, but I hope it's been a fun one nonetheless. I tried to keep it nice and snappy, that way it wasn't lingering on anything for too long. But nonetheless, I hope you guys are enjoying it so far. And I should probably say that I do actually have 4 keys to give away for this mod. So if you're interested in that, by the time this video comes out, there'll be a giveaway on my Discord server, so you can see it then. And just be like a nice little short giveaway, maybe like 48 hours. Either way, yeah, hope you're enjoying it so far. And I will come back very soon and progress the journey. And yeah, I really want to see what the dungeon's all about. Among other things, like those creatures. What was up with the raptors? Weird. Anyway, yes, okay. Thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. And as always, I'll see you all again next time. Cheers.